When I tell you that the non-playable characters, that's right, the NPCs are out and about, I need you to believe me, because if you know, you know, all right? We are very much in a world where both sides of the coin exist. And I think many of you have already realized this. It's pretty obvious, honestly. Good and evil exists, but there's more than that. There's also the non-playable characters, the clones, the I'm getting an imagery of so many soulless beings on the earth who are literally, it's like you look at them and you don't see anything behind their eyes, or they're just like staring at you and you're like, can you take a picture because it's gonna last longer? Like, hello, is anything in there? Yeah, literally, you guys. I don't know what's in the collective energy right now as far as retrograde energy goes, but I've been seeing and coming across a lot of NPCs and reptilians. And there's a whole other story that I have to share with you guys because you wouldn't even believe the experience that I had with a friend the other night. Like, I genuinely always knew that there were different beings crossing, the dimensions and on this earth, okay? But I literally never thought that it would come to terms with, like, someone trying to test me. Like, literally a reptilian and an NPC trying to test me. And so, I don't know what planets are in retrograde. I'm hearing something about Uranus also coming to play, Sag energy, Pluto, but I truly don't know. Neptune and Jupiter. I don't know what's in retrograde. I don't really follow astrology. I'm obsessed with it and asking people what their signs are, but I don't know what's in the transits. I don't spend time looking that up because I like the uniqueness and spontaneity of experiencing the energy as it happens in the present moment, but still sharing, obviously, these messages with you guys. And retrograde energy is by default going to bring that karmic reptilian energy to the forefront. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, and I want to make sure that this message is as clear as possible, but retrograde energy does bring out that end of a cycle energy. A lot of people from the past to test you, people that you've rejected, turned down, closed doors with. I tweeted this earlier today, but it's safe to say that it seems that there's a lot of NPCs coming through. I'm hearing something about the manipulation of time using CERN, and I thought that this already passed because I used to make Ascension updates every month, and I remember that I mentioned this. This was a message that came through a few months ago about CERN and this attempt to manipulate timelines using quantum mechanics, quantum theory, which is what the Hadron Collider, otherwise known as CERN, can do. And this isn't really publicly discussed, but it's knowledge that's aware, meaning that there is public knowledge about this, but it's not really widely discussed in terms of media. It's very fascinating because it is coming through again, and I'm pretty sure something's open to let in the NPCs. Okay, what can you do about this, right? Like, all my videos, I tried to provide tools and tips, and not just the message itself, but just what can you do to be able to solution seek your way through these experiences. And obviously you never know until you actually go through the experience yourself. But if you recognize someone who seems soulless, an NPC, a reptilian, or whatever the heck you feel in your intuitive gut, that is this energy that is emanating or projecting or is attached to this person or is this being, you are being guided in that moment to create an energetic wall of just pure light. Really stopping and pausing. I need you to center yourself, center your brain and your mindset, get focused and really envision immediately this wall of light that surrounds you. You can call it a bubble, you can call it a wall, and that is essentially enough to project that white energy back to that person. You can follow with other things like prayer, blessings, and really the easiest method is to just send love and light and separate yourself immediately, okay? Especially if you sense a reptilian energy, it can be very easy. So here's the thing. A lot of NPCs, I'm getting okay, you guys, some of you have come across, this has become the name for it, Karens, right? These people, namely ladies out and about who tend to provoke and cause and stir the pot out of nonsense experiences, making a big deal about a coffee, for example, yelling in a store randomly, social media. I don't know what generation termed this or coined this term of the name Karen, but those are NPCs. Those are considered NPCs, even though they're real people. Perhaps a lot of them tend to have that NPC character or energy. But if you're around a negative energy, like a reptilian energy that is truly malevolent, like not good, essentially, you are being guided to separate yourself. Because the thing is these beings can really provoke you by causing anger. And so if you start to feel anger, if you start to feel doubt, that is that energy. All right. And so, you know, you are more than welcome to speak your mind. And I think sometimes with dark energies, you have to just call it out, call it what it is, and call it out and be like, return the fuck to sender. Sorry, not sorry, but you gotta go. You know, you have been seen, you have been caught. Call it out if you must, if you have the courage to do that. And if you don't, you have the courage to walk away, to separate your energy. That is also courageous as well. Because at the end of the day, what you decide to do with this energy is up to you. There's the, you know, I've said this in a previous video, pick and choose your battles wisely and know when it is the right move to pick your battles and call out an NPC or reptilian if they're provoking you, and whether to just walk away.